The UAAP released its statistical points leaders at the end of the first round. Joining us to break down the selection is UAAP analyst Gelo Vito, who's so fresh from coverage, naka-uniform pa siya.
Oo. Hindi niya ko kalmahal ang UAAP. Pag-usapan natin UAAP, kailangan present talaga ako.
Actually, yan din yung pan-date niya yata eh.
Ready na yun mag-blazer Just kung sakali lang.
Kung sakali lang, pero branded din ng UAAP siguro. Alright, so you gave us a list here about we're here to talk about yung top statistical leaders here. And let's start off first with the top of the list. And of course, from my beloved Lasal, it's always going to be part of it. Si Schonny Winston, a bit different compared to last season. Last season. And, what is special about him this time?
Right now, you've seen glimpse of him being dominant in the last season. But right now, ibang level siya ngayon in terms of confidence, in terms of scoring. He's there, knowing that he's top in the league in scoring, top in minutes and steals. And you expect him to elevate his game more. But like kanina, I covered the game against FEU. He wasn't there due to injury. So we don't know how long will he be out for Lasal.
And next on the list, lipat muna tayo if from galing yan sa Lasal. Siyempre, kailangan from their rival sa Ateneo.
Bakit kailangan?
Alright,
but go on.
So, a lot of talk on this guy coming into this season if he will be able to fill in the shoes ng umalis na si SJ Belangel. And right now, mukhang nasagot naman na yung tanong na yun. We have Forthsky Padrigao.
In terms of Forthsky Padrigao, yun nga, he started out not very, very flat in terms of what he can bring to the table. Siyempre, taas ng expectation sa kanya, knowing that he's gonna be the next guy for SJ Belangel. But so far, so good in terms of production, in terms of setting up his teammates, most especially scoring. I mean, we didn't really expect him to score that much this season, but he's showing what he can do.
Just to clarify, itong si Forthsky, technically ranked number 3 siya. Pero in terms of, if we're talking about technicality, si JD Kagulangan, ineligible because of playing only one game. Okay, so number 2 siya for the players eligible. Moving on now at the number 3 spot. Well, technically number 5 siya. Sa totoo lang. Daming technicalities.
Kasi masaya ka namin dalawa dapat na Lasal diba?
True. But let's focus on this guy first. The guy who's not technicality, Carl Tamayo. Tamayo came in, big tag on his name because of what he did in the championship games the last time around. What makes him different this time?
Right now, the maturity of being one of the top guys for UP is there. His leadership, yung top dog mentality niya for the Fighting Maroons is very, very prevalent this season. There will be instances in games which he would literally take the ball end game and get out of the way, I'll take over. And that's what he did in their last game, in their previous game against NU, where they revenged their loss in the first round.
Yeah, they did.
And he hit back-to-back turnaround jumpers over 2 guys to cap off that victory.
Okay. Right, and it seems like he has that clutch gene lang talaga na to si Carl Tamayo. Okay, because Gelo, Mr. Hot Takes himself cannot resist giving his hot takes. Meron tayong mini-game dito, Pao, no?
Okay,
We're gonna play a mini-game among the 3 players that binigay mo sa listahan. You have to pick one that you will start, bench, or cut. So, unahin siguro natin sino yung ika-cut mo. Yan.
Oh my God, cut muna.
Cut muna para may iba.
Okay, sige. I have a prediction. I'll let you know if I'm right, by the way. I'll let you know if I'm right. Go.
I'm gonna cut Forthsky Padrigao.
Ooh, right away?
Really?
Right from the get-go, I'm cutting Forthsky Padrigao. Yes, he's a really great point guard. He can facilitate this and that, but I'd rather go with Jerome Lastimosa on this one. As someone, if you're gonna look at Jerome Lastimosa, he can do the same thing, probably even much better than what Forthsky Padrigao in terms of the system. Kasi sa Adamson, Jerome Lastimosa is the system.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
But in Ateneo, you have to follow the system of Coach Tab. So it's going to be a different scenario in terms of what he can deliver to the table.
Yeah, that's always going to be interesting considering the fact that, well, of course, Jerome, we feel that he could have produced more in terms of statistics anyway.
Yes, that's true.
But anyway, moving on, who you bench?
I'm benching Schonny.
Okay, all right. Why so?
Well, Schonny is the type of person where kung in terms of a team, siya yung pwede mong bunutin sa bench and be like an instant offense, right? With the way he performs offensively.
Parang 6-man.
Parang 6-man ka na, parang bigyan mo ng bola, pasok mo in the middle of the game. will automatically produce. Automatically in a sense na you set him up on the play, you give him the ball, he can create, he can make baskets.
Okay, so obviously yung start dito si Carl Tamayo, right?
Right.
So why is Carl, I feel for you and for a lot of people, the clear choice here is a start, bench, and cut.
Well, not being biased, but Carl Tamayo being...
I'm allowing you to be biased.
no, I'm not going to be biased. I'm just going to look at where he is at right now in terms of his gameplay. Parang he's he's a player where he can facilitate. He can create for himself, but also for his teammates. And yun nga, gaya na pag-usapan natin, that clutch gene, that take-over mentality and the end game, which is very, very important in someone who would take over, who would lead the team. And this season, that's what Carl Tamayo's been doing.
You know, we've been seeing that all the time, and let's see whether or not he can keep that up going into the Final Four, and of course, maybe even beyond that. Gelo, maraming salamat. Thank you very much for coming in uniform. You can take that off now.
Yes,
if you
I
want
will.
to.
I will after this.
Okay, all right,
Our
okay.
Mr. Hard Worker from morning to night time.